Ladies and gentlemen, we are getting close to the start of the 2024 NFL season. Preseason games are here. We're finally getting in the gear of football. But before we get to the start of the regular season, let's preview the NFL itself with the 32 teams competing for the spot in the big game. The Vince Lombardi Trophy is the trophy everyone wants to win in the Super Bowl. But we can't get there until we preview what could be an epic NFL season. I am Chris Mabry. Welcome to the Die Hard Football Podcast, the podcast for your Die Hard football fans. Earlier in the past few weeks, we talked about the AFC West team that has the Kansas City Chiefs in it. Yeah, predicted that they would go number one in that division with 11-6 record. You can watch the entirety of that video in the description and in the card above. But today, I want to preview another division, and I think it's time to go to the NFC West, where the San Francisco 49ers are. And let's go there first. They already have a 1-0 record. They beat the Kansas City Chiefs. That's the only win they have so far in the NFL regular season. So let's recap, or preview, I should say, what could happen in 2024. They're starting out against Aaron Rodgers and the New York Jets. Aaron Rodgers is in his second season with this New York team. Only played 4 snaps last year in that Monday night game on 9/11 and ceremoniously got hurt, I guess you'd say. And now he's back for another year. Can this team get back on top? And then you have Brock Purdy and the 49ers. They had a Super Bowl year last season, even though they were unfortunately, eliminated in that game. They lost that game to the Chiefs. They had a good year. I'm just not sure Aaron Rodgers is going to be who everybody thinks he is, this dominant quarterback. I think that now goes to Brock Purdy and the 49ers. We're going to go with the 49ers in that one. Next up, you have the 49ers going to Minnesota, taking on the Vikings. Vikings have a new quarterback themselves. They got a new head coach there as well. Jefferson's still there. It's going to be a fun NFL season for Vikings fans around the world and including Minnesota. I'm going with the 49ers. So far, the 49ers are 3-0. They beat the Chiefs. They got past the Jets and they got past the Vikings. Now we're going to look at the Rams. This is going to be the first divisional game for them this season. Rams had a down year last year, trying to look back or not look back at last season and hopefully get back to the Super Bowl. It is at home in LA. I'm going to give the Rams this win and their next matchup between the Rams and the 49ers. I'm going to get the 49ers their victory in week 15 on Thursday Night Football. We move to the 49ers. Looks like the Patriots are going to go in my prediction here. Their former re-signed with the Patriots, Jacoby Brissett. I think they're going to rock with him this season. Who knows how many games he will get through before they have to switch out. But I'm going to say he's going to start at least week 1 with Patriots. I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one. If this was Tom Brady with the Patriots going up against the 49ers, it would be a different story. But since the Patriots are quote unquote rebuilding, I'm going to go with the 49ers. Next, you have the Arizona Cardinals going to San Francisco and taking on the 49ers. Now, Kyler Murray is in the desert of Arizona. It is another divisional matchup for the 49ers. I'm going to go with the 49ers on this one. And then you'd have the next matchup with these Cardinals going on week 18. Unfortunately, I got to give it to Arizona in the desert for week 18. I like to split the divisional rivals at home. Home and always do I do that, but in this sense I do. Speaking of divisional matchups, 49ers are going to, the 49ers to Seattle. Hopefully they're not sleepless in Seattle. I'm going to go, it's a toss-up. I mean, no Pete Carroll in Seattle, but they do have Smith. I'm going to go with Seattle on this one. And then when this game returns back to San Francisco in week 7, I'm going to give it to San Francisco. Next, you have the Dallas Cowboys team going up against the 49ers. This has been a rivalry renewed in the NFL. We all know what happened between the Dallas Cowboys with Zeke on the team when Zeke played quarterback and another playoff game. This is a rivalry renewed. Hopefully Dak can rebound against this team. Granted, it's not a playoff game, but I'm still gonna go. I'm gonna go with San Francisco. Next, we have after they, we know the San Francisco 49ers won against the Chiefs and they won against the Cowboys. They get a bye week number 9. Now they go to Tampa Bay. No Tom Brady though. Thank goodness for them. But they do have they can't quarterback. My bad. I'm gonna go with San Francisco. I know it's a lot of man. You're giving them a lot of wins. I think Brock Purdy's a good quarterback. 49ers and Packers. You got rematch of the NFC Championship game. I'm gonna go Love in the Packers because all you need love. Bum, 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 bum. Bills hosting the 49ers. You got the Bills Mafia in upstate New York. I think it's going to be a ruckus cloud. I'm going with upstart Bears going up against the 49ers. And this is hard that you don't know, even though it's preseason. We don't know how things are going to go, especially with this week 14 matchup. It is later in the season, but I'm going to go with Bears. Talked about the Rams. We go week 16, 49ers and the Dolphins. Dolphins have Tua and, Terry Kill. You got, and, George Kittle and them. It's a fun matchup. I'm going to go with the 49ers. But unfortunately, when the 49ers Lions and Danny Campbell, I don't see that happening. I've got the Lions beating the 49ers. Yeah, as we close out the San Francisco prediction, I'm thinking they're going to go 7, which is not a bad record. 7-2 at home, 5 on the road. They are 3-3 in the division, unfortunately. That's what I think of the 49ers. And with that 49ers, prediction, we see that 2-1. So are the Seahawks. We also have the 49ers 10-7 and the Cardinals at 1-2. I think it'll be fun. Look at the Cardinals. Let's look at them next. Right now they're out of division or out of the playoff push in 10th place, but 4th in the division. Let's see here. On the road against Buffalo. I'm gonna make this quick because Cardinals are not gonna do well. Yeah. Buffalo's going to win that game. Going to win this game. In their first matchup against the Rams, I see the Rams winning that one. I can see Love winning the Packers game against Arizona. Washington and Arizona. It's a double-edged sword, but I'm going to go Arizona on this one. Next, you have the Dolphins and the Cardinals. Dolphins are hosting. I'm going to go with the Dolphins on this one. And you know the Bears are who they were. Yeah, we're going to see that game in week number 9. The Bears and the Cardinals. I'm sure that quote is going to be played everywhere, everywhere. And we're going to go with Cardinals. Sorry, Bears fans. Jets and the Cardinals. Rodgers is way better than Kyler Murray. Not because of experience, but I think because, well, it's the Cardinals. Cardinals don't do too well, and they probably won't this year either. Next, you have the bye week on week 11, a late bye week for them. So, sitting before the bye week, uh, still at 10th place in the conference, but they're 3-8. That's unfortunate for them. 1-2 in division, 3-4 in the conference. Next, you have the Seahawks. We're going to Seattle. Seattle's way better. Minnesota is way better. I gave Seattle the victory in week number 12. I'm going to give Arizona the victory in week number 14. That is a quick turnaround. You face Seattle in week 12, and then 2 weeks later, you're going to face them again. That's going to be a choppy game. Patriots and Cardinals. I'm going to say Jacoby Brissett wins this game against the Cardinals. Cardinals in this matchup is way better than Bryce Young and the Panthers. But I could be eating my words. But I will tell you this: I'm not going to switch my picks. Nope. If I do, call me out. Please call me out. My handle's at the bottom of my name tag. Rams a lot, the Cardinals, and I gave the Rams a victory earlier. I'm going to give the Cardinals a victory. And then we talked about the 49ers, uh, game earlier. So all said and done for the Cardinals, they now have a 6-11 record, 3-3, and 6-6 in the conference. They are just barely breaking 500. Unfortunately, right now, they are out of the playoffs in 11th place in the conference. Let's see here. We did the 49ers. We did the Arizona Cardinals. Let's do the Rams schedule again real quickly because a lot of these matchups we already saw beforehand. Rams and the Lions. Lions definitely going to win that. It doesn't matter if it's at home or on the road. They are definitely winning that one. Loves winning this matchup. I can see the Rams, Aaron Rodgers going to win that match against the Rams. I can see against Caleb Williams and the Bears. We're gonna go Seattle against the Rams on this one. We're gonna go Rams Seattle. Dolphins and the Rams. Dolphins and Rams. Rams will win against the Patriots. Eagles and the Rams. I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going Rams beating the Saints. Bills I can see winning against the Rams. Jets I can see winning against the Rams. And I can see the Vikings winning against the Rams. The primetime curse is gone for Soto. So 7-10 record is what the Rams have. They're ninth in the conference, two back in the playoff spot, only top 7 in the NFC. It's it. You're 3-3 in the division. So we did, as I'm trying to find my teams here. We did the 49ers. We did the Rams. We did the Cardinals. Now we have the Seahawks, who after completing 3 teams, they are 4-3, 3-3 in a division. So when we're predicting these games, there is no divisional matchups. Okay. Seattle and the Patriots matchup at the respective quarterbacks were in it and coaches. Think about this. No Bill Belichick with New England. That's probably why I'm not predicting many of their games here. I'm going with the Seahawks. Dolphins will win against Seattle. To defeat the Giants. Lions to defeat Seattle. Kirk Cousins and the Falcons hosting the Seahawks. Kirk Cousins better than Geno Smith. Bills Mafia will definitely take down Seattle. I'm gonna say Seattle beats the Jets, Packers, and the Seahawks. Let's go Seattle in that 12th man. Let's go Seattle beats the Bears. Let's go Minnesota beats the Seahawks. And that is it. The Seattle Seahawks in 9-8 record, 8th place in the NFC, just barely missing the playoffs right now. We still got three more conferences to go in the NFC. They're 3-3 in the division. So as it stands right now, if we're looking at their conferences, we did two of them, seeing AFC. But let's start with the AFC. Bills, Ravens, Titans, Chiefs, Dolphins, Jets, and Bengals are top 7 teams in the NFC, whereas NFC, the Lions are first place. You have second, Buccaneers third, 49ers in fourth, Packers in fifth, Vikings in sixth, and the Falcons in seventh. So that's what it stands right now. Join us on the next preview episode for the NFL preview edition of the Die Hard Football Podcast. With that, I am Christopher Mabry. Join us next week or next video as we preview the NFC East. With that, have a great day.